All right. Cool. So last time on D&D, we all right. We entered the dark forest, taking the high road, and we came across a couple of different obstacles. Some of them a bit more dangerous than others, but all of them leading to Bubo's presumed home. Um, Gwendalia didn't make it on some of them, but she ended up forging her way through with the group to what you guys found out to be the trials of the Dark Forest. So you chose to enter there, and you guys started the trials out somewhat okay. I mean, they were a little difficult, but some people got a little more antsy than others, and Charlie ran off and threw himself over a cliff real quick and disappeared into nothingness. And then slowly throughout the course, more and more members dropped off. Lafayette, Gwendalia, Aggie, finally leaving only Bubo and Aurelia to make it down the water slide into the opening where they ran into all of the animals who welcomed them into the Druid Grove. And there you found a large, well, not large, just a medium sized, old tiefling, scarred, albino, um, and your friends unconscious at a table, who Aurelia immediately ran over and started waking up. Uh, but this old druid, Nawandi, is an old, pale, uh, scarred being who told you that you can learn the ways of the druid through the life tree, and the trials that for that will take a couple of weeks, um, and then we kind of just left it off on that. So Aurelia is running over to wake up the others. They wake up with no problem, uh, and you are still listening to this great being who's in like a kind of like a just like a opening of a couple of branches coming out of a trunk, and it just makes a throne, and he's just sitting in that.
What did you say his name was?
Nawandi,
Nuwandi.
Newondi,
Like your
or
notebook's
the
open.
Watcher is what everybody calls him. Is the Watcher.
I forgot my marker. Although I need to start getting rid of some of my notes and making new ones.
So as he's explaining to you that he has, some things for you here, that it's going to take some time. But as Aurelia runs off and starts tapping the others, and they start to wake up and they start to realize that they are in this beautiful grove of trees, and like I said, there's small mushrooms, big mushrooms, there's nests, there's hammocks, there's just all sorts of array of wildlife and types of lodgings for different animals that these people are seemingly staying in. And you're kind of in like a feast hall almost like area, but it's like one big room, so it's like everything's for everybody here. uh but you are still up a little higher with the Watcher, and he is going to tell you to follow him, and he's going to poof into a silver fox, and he's going to take off running through the trees.
Oh, wait. Are my friends gonna be okay here? Oh gosh. And I'll be back, and I'm gonna try to fly after him.
Okay, so you're gonna fly in with him. So there's
Yeah.
like a trail, and it's over and under, and he's hopping branch to branch, and you guys are making your way like up the tree and through this way. Make an athletics check or acrobatics.
Oh boy. 7.
Okay. So yeah, this path he knows it like the back of his hand. You are struggling to keep up, running through branches and hitting your head on a couple things, but he's keeping a pace where you can always keep him in sight. And every time you think you lose him, he comes back in. Um, and you're making your way. What you see now is like a little hole through the leaves, and you see the two moons of Mirage. And he leaps through the branches and he becomes his pale self again, and he's spread out like a bird, and he just starts plummeting and transforms into a giant silver condor and starts flying off.
Okay. Um, where are we going, sir?
All right, so you're gonna breach through the leaves and you're gonna soar out with him.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Go ahead and make your acrobatics check. Now you're in the air. You're flying. This is where Bubo is Bubo, right? Like,
Oh God. 7.
all right, so Bubo is still not used to flying yet. You don't do this a lot, but you're here. You're high above the world, in the air. You see the life tree expanding over this vast forest, and it extends almost beyond the eye, but you, with the eagle, bird's vision, can see beyond that. You even see a mountain in the horizon, not like the one that you've seen over by Fort Runoff that was spewing black smoke. But this one goes into the clouds, into the unseeable height. And you guys are soaring along. How do you feel finally being in the air, flying free above it all?
It's gonna feel like there's still a level of nervousness and
Oh yeah,
anxiety
yeah,
that just
yeah.
will not leave. Like I'm still worried about if they're okay. I'm just going off on my own. I don't do that. But at the same time, I feel like I would feel a sense of like kind of, belonging and like hominess to this. Like it feels kind of natural. Like I feel a certain level of comfort also that I am not used to feeling.
So you're soaring and you're going into seemingly one of the far reaches of this tree's branches. And you finally nestle down on this little large branch. And it seems like he's been here before because there are markings of what seem to be this large bird. And he lands and then he turns back into himself and he stands on the branch waiting.
Okay, I'll go land by him.
And he'll be like, "So, you do not use the wild shape, but yet you
Uh,
soar through the world so easily."
well, I mean, it wasn't that easy back there at times, but I seem to get by pretty okay with this. But that wild shape thing, that's where we can turn into different animals.
Of course, we
I,
use the power of the nature, the world, the tree, to become the beings of the world, to allow us to utilize our abilities in a more proper way.
so all that power comes from this tree.
some power comes from this tree. You will
Wow.
have seen the power of the god, or of the arcane world, the words. But they do not have the same powers that we have. And I know, Bubo, you come here seeking answers like all do. Uh, but this is the first time I may not be able to give every answer.
Um, okay. I guess I'd appreciate any answers that you have.
Well, your time here will teach you the ways of your power, the ways of the world, allow you to harness your abilities, to be more comfortable in yourself and in what you become. However, what you are is something not even I know. And you can see the age in this guy. Like, he might be one of the oldest beings on the planet.
Oh. Um, so you haven't seen anyone like me?
I have not.
Well, then where did I come from?
I may be able to provide a small history on an egg with a life force that resembled yours. But that's the best hope I can give you.
Well, I'm very curious and I'd love to hear anything that you know.
Make a persuasion check.
Go Bubo.
Persuasion. Oh, good. 15?
Okay. I will tell you what I know before the trial. But I hope you do not go chasing pipe dreams or hopes before learning what you can truly be. Um, there was a time, some 30 years ago, a giant wandered toward the forest. This is a thing that occurs sometimes. Sometimes giants get reckless, leave the land they're from. But this one seemed on a different mission. And as he passed by, an egg fell from him and into the forest. And that egg had a similar life force. Faint. Would it live? Would it die? We did not know. But it was familiar to you. But then, after some time of watching, unknowing, the unknown should not cause fear or intrigue. We should only let it happen and see. So we left your egg lie to see if the life tree would choose. But then we lost sight of that life force. And we sent someone out to see if the egg was still there. Perhaps you perished. We're not strong enough. But no, the egg was gone. We felt no sense of that force until 60 days, maybe a little more. You popped back up, and the tree sent a vision to Donovan, who was insistent that this forest was alive, and it was you.
Wow. So I was brought here by a giant?
Presumably dropped, or lost, or planted. We do not know the ways of giants.
Oh, I
But then
find
you were
myself.
lost to us. Protected, magical force or something.
Well, my master, Mirdrin, he found me in this forest, and he brought me back to his tower, and he raised me. Um, he's the only person I've ever known, and he's always protected me and taken very good care of me.
Hmm.
But I've been disconnected to all this. I didn't know about this tree or any of its power. And so once I
Now,
started to develop some of mine and I'm like shaping into like animals and I'm like, this is weird. What is going on? He didn't have any answers for me.
and he's magical then.
He's a wizard.
Ah, he must be powerful, have protective wards over himself, as to not be seen by outside vision.
That sounds like him.
And where did he take you for this egg to have found such strength in life?
Just outside of the woods at Majulanis.
Hmm.
That's where I grew up.
The land that grows greatly, yes. It is very, very vibrant there. Hmm. Well, either way, your life force did win, and the tree has blessed you. Now, the trials you will have to embark on, they will take some time. It will have to be one a week. That way your body will be strong enough to take on these things. Um, you may not pass, but you are free to try again. And you do not have to start them now, but it is advisable for someone who's been away for so long. When did your egg hatch?
Um, about 18 years ago?
Oh my. That long with never knowing who you truly are must be scary.
It wasn't too bad. Um, I kind of got used to it, but I would be lying if I said I didn't feel lonely at times.
And your friends, are they trustworthy?
Oh,
Can they stay in the grove?
um, absolutely. I mean, they're all really great adventures, and I trust them all, and I'm so glad to see them alive. I really thought that they didn't make it, and I was really upset about that.
That is part of the test. And I'm sorry for this. But if you vouch for them, we will give them a chance, though they will have to hold their own. Food, water. They will have to help defend the forest.
Mm. Um, that should be fine.
Okay. Well, would you like to return home then, Bubo?
You mean to the tree where they are?
To the grove, yes. That is all Druid's home.
So that's my home too?
If you would like to claim it as such, you are part of the tree.
Wow. I do feel really comfortable here. I would like it to be my home.
No, don't get too comfortable. The forest is still very dangerous. Many creatures are our friends, but not all.
I've encountered a lot of very dangerous things, so I understand. You don't have like cubes or anything out here, do you?
What cubes?
It's kind of like poisonous. Um, um,
Ah,
like kind of
the
jelly.
invisible gelatinous cube.
Yeah, that thing. Do you have
Those
any of those out here?
generally dwell in caves.
That's where I've seen them.
And we do have caves throughout the forest,
Okay.
though we do tend to enter most of them often. Find many good mushrooms and such down there.
Okay, well, um, I will definitely be on the lookout for things, but I would like to go back to the grove, yes.
Wonderful. Lead the way.
It was just this way, right? The
Make a nature check.
Ooh, 26.
Oh, damn. Yeah. You know exactly where it is.
Okay, great.
So he becomes a condor and just flies up, waiting for you.
um, I'm gonna fly back.
Okay. So you fly back toward the hole. You enter the leaves. Now you're running through the trees, and he becomes the silver fox again. Are you going to stay Bubo, or are you going to try something else?
Um, Let me see. I gotta see if I can.
I mean, you could try either way.
Bubo's like, what is this? This is new to me.
Just stands there, cuffs in the wings, and is like,
Cause I'm level 6, so I'm trying to see what CR I can do.
I think you get like one.
Yeah, say probably
Oh,
around
really?
1 by now.
Usually have time to look this up really quick.
Now you're on the spot. You have to do it
I know.
immediately.
Thank you, John. Uh, uh, Druid
It works.
level
It's perfect.
6.
It's genius.
Pop up. My computer's frozen. Okay.
Just crickets.
Well, you could just say an animal. I got my beast manual
Oh.
right here.
Apparently, I could do up to a CR of 2 at a level 6. Okay.
Wow.
That like went quickly. Okay, so what did you say he was? A silver fox?
Yes, he is. Well, albino, but yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to turn into a fox. I don't know where that is on the thing right now, but I'm sure
Well,
it's
yeah, you're fine. You poof into a fox.
okay.
Make an athletics or an acrobatics check as a fox.
if you want to be a duck, I think John has a sound effect for that.
You will have a +3.
Shit. You said athletics?
Or acrobatics, yeah, whatever.
Oh wait, that's a 9. That's okay.
You just get a +3.
Oh, +3 on top of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's 10, 15.
Nice. So yeah, you do it much better this time. You remember where these are, and you scoot and scurry around, and you're following right on his tail, and you guys make it back to the grove, and there we see Aurelia, who's like, We went down a waterfall.
I'd be like, you guys, are you okay? Like, is everybody okay? You just like disappeared, and like, Lappy, you were trying to help me, and then you just like fell, and then, but I still made it though, and like, thank you.
I'm pretty sure we're dead, right?
No, none of you died, so don't worry. Everybody's safe. I think you were like just whisked away by woodland creatures. Don't quote me on that. But and then brought here, and I don't know why you were frozen. I kind of missed that part. But yeah, like me and Bubo made it to the end, and you guys were just sitting here, and everybody was safe.
Are there animals around us?
Yes.
Or, like what we think are animals? Hi, my name is Aggie. Nice to meet you.
Who are you saying that to?
Just any animal nearby, just like a crowd of them.
She still thinks her speak with
I
animals.
can talk to animals, but it never finished.
Okay, but give me an animal.
Okay, a couple of chipmunks.
Okay, so you're saying hi to a couple of chipmunks, and they're looking at you like you're crazy.
Guys,
I'm gonna
Because
try to
in
follow-
Speak with
Pretending
Animals,
they-
you make the animal sound, right?
doesn't matter. I didn't finish the ritual anyway, so this is what I'm doing.
Well, yeah, but you're like,
Okay. How's that?
well, you didn't have. I'm just telling you like how that works.
Okay, so I tried that, and that didn't seem to work. They look at me, and then I just verbally, as a human, I'm like, oh, maybe I've been doing it wrong all this time. That would explain so much. Hi, my name is Aggie.
Still wave.
Guys, I did it.
Aggie, I think they were just like generally waving at you because like you seem excited. Or
Princess, you ruin everything.
you were just, yeah, I bet you're really good at it. You're right.
Oh,
You're great.
finally you understand the concept.
I'm just gonna look at Lafayette and be like,
Hope you and Bubo didn't spend too much time looking for me, as I was here safe all along.
well, there wasn't a lot more left afterward. We just kind of like were like, oh darn, we just lost Aggie at the end, and we powered through, and we happened to be like, wow, perfect. I mean, there wasn't really a lot of places to look, to be honest. Just like a river.
What? Well, like I
Waterfall,
said,
yeah.
that's really good.
So, how long were we dead?
Nobody died, Charlie.
No, it doesn't. We were dead. We have to admit that. I just wanted.
That
to
is the first step.
Okay, you were like suspended in time for, I don't know, like what was it, a couple hours? Do you guys remember?
No.
It sounds more believable that we'd be dead than
Yeah, it
suspended in
Sounds like
time.
we were dead.
Lafayette, can you please tell them that nobody died?
Well, having no real recollection of what happened, I just remember falling, and then I was here.
To your death.
That's
Is Gwendalia like clutching him?
She is concerned also if you may or may not have died.
Wow.
Everything's kind of like glowing a little bit. You guys are in a tree, like it's not where you were.
guys, me and Bubo, we physically walked to this place. We didn't like walk to a plane of existence. You're just in the forest in a different spot.
Well, I don't think I'm still dead.
So if
You
if
weren't-
you don't pass the trials, you just come here. That
Yes.
seems easy.
Well, it's a trial made for Bubo, basically. I don't think any of us were supposed to pass it.
Oh.
That's not fair.
I kind of agree, except for I passed it, so I kind of disagree. But also, everybody
I'm really
kind of helped me
happy
pass
you
it.
made it, princess. Like that was cool.
It's
I
quite
feel like it makes-
impressive.
I got like hit in the
Yeah.
head by that like tree branch, and Bubo probably didn't because it was like not for us.
Charlie, where did you go?
He died.
You just ran right off the edge? Like, did you even? Did
I
you
was-
like slip and
I was
fall?
doing a perfect jump, and then all of a sudden
Okay, so yeah, you must have slipped because like I just didn't see you anymore.
yes.
Okay, I'm trying to take notes on like how things went, and
Oh yeah, definitely write it all down. We need
of
to remember this.
course.
I watched that happen. It was terrifying.
Oh, you seen it? And he just
Just
like
plummeted.
Did I look cool?
I don't know if you can really look cool while you're plummeting.
Well,
I'll make a persuasion on that one. Now you got to tell him that he didn't look cool, but it's okay.
Like
Me
at
too.
disadvantage, I think he could look really cool plummeting.
Oh, you might have done well.
Persuasion. Oh yeah. 19.
Charlie, does that persuade you that there is no cool way to fall?
it makes me want to try again
Uh-oh.
later.
Like I could have
So you
looked
made it
cooler.
worse.
Nice.
Identical
So
problem.
Bubo, about 40 minutes go by. They're at their table trying to talk to animals and waking up to the world. And you come in as your fox self.
I'm gonna walk up to them and start talking to them, forgetting that I'm a
Right.
fox.
Oh my
So
god!
a fox comes up to you, and what does a
Aggie?
fox say?
Hey, look, a dog.
Aggie, can you speak to this animal?
I'm just gonna like
Aggie.
move my head, like, oh, and then I'm gonna shape back into my normal self. Sorry, I forgot I was a fox.
I talked to it.
How does shaping look for you? Do you like smoke, poof, or like mutation,
imagine-
transformation, or?
I imagine it's a little bit more like an American Werewolf in London situation where
Mutation-esque.
I just kind of like mutate into it.
See, I thought it was like Animorph style, where it was like you kind of just like morph into it.
Well, that could be an option. Like, there's many options here. I'm just trying to figure out what we're seeing.
When I'm running, like in a mid-action sequence, like
Mm.
anime style, then it's like a little morphing.
If you're a fox, do you think you could just like shake it out and then go back to being Bubo?
No, that's cute.
Like the way a dog shakes, and the next thing you know, you're an owl.
No, I feel like canon, it actually needs to be Wonder Woman. Like, I just spin in a circle and then I'm a different animal.
Oh, like a magical
Okay.
girl style.
Does it
Just-
look like you're chasing your tail though at first?
That's awesome.
Like, do you have to
There
work
you
up
go.
to that?
Yeah, I chase my tail, and the next thing you know, wow, I reveal
That's
myself.
awesome.
And the wings just kind of.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Um,
Hey,
hi,
Bubo. We're live.
I know, I'm so glad you're all alive. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Charlie, I was so worried about you. And Lafayette, I was so worried about you. And Gwen and Aggie. Oh my goodness. I was so upset. I searched for you guys for so long. I'm so glad. Are you guys okay?
They think they
The
died.
princess said you did not search for me.
Okay, I said
Well,
we didn't
we're
have a
gonna-
lot of time or options.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But Charlie, we lost pretty quick, and I went all the way to the ground floor, and I tried searching for you, and Lafayette, but you guys
Oh
are
my
okay.
How far was the ground? Because like that first time, it hurt.
It did.
Oh, when she fell off the vines, like when the rest of us were just swinging along, you know.
Oh,
Well, it
You
was
mean when
pretty
you
far
stepped on my
down,
head to get
It's like-
across?
hundreds of feet.
I didn't
oh my
know.
God.
And
I'm so glad
did
we
that.
came here instead.
They must have grabbed you, and
I
made sure
tried
you
to
guys were
explain
okay.
that. I tried to tell them, but everybody is convinced that they died and they've come back to life, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but they're convinced of
that's-
it.
That's not what he told me over there, but
Where?
the Tiefling King.
Hmm.
Albino old druid.
Nuwandi.
Oh,
See
Um,
him.
well, anyway, he gave me some interesting information. I know a little bit more about where I come from now.
you
Um,
tell.
well, uh, well, it's a little confusing. I have a little bit more questions than I think I came in with, but they don't really know exactly where I'm from. But they do remember me being here in the forest, and this is my home. He said it's my home, so this is my home. And there's some trials that I have to do um, to kind of be a part of what I would say are my people.
Bubo, but we came here because you're from here, but you're not from here.
Well, I mean, that's what I've always been told, that I'm from here, but apparently I came here from somewhere else and I was dropped, possibly placed or planted, but there was a giant that came to the forest and brought my egg here. So it's a little bit of a bummer that like I don't have any family, but they seem pretty nice and that they'll be my family.
Kind of, kind of seems like you didn't actually learn nothing.
Right. We just have more questions, like you said, and like, what's going on?
I was ready for story time, and now my head hurts.
Oh.
And then
Um
Does he say anything else?
Aurelia and Lafian. Aurelia might not know this, but she probably should, being a princess. But Lafian definitely knows from his readings that the land of giants is like off limits. They're not supposed to leave. You're not supposed to go. Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I probably wouldn't have paid attention enough to know that.
Heard that word before, giant.
Yeah, I know of giants.
Yeah, so the land of giants, like that's an odd thing to hear. It's like the giant leaving the land of giants. Like, but well, you would also know from your reading the Giant King and the original King Aiden made a deal to just cut that off.
Hmm. Well, it's quite weird that a giant would be walking through these lands, considering that they're not supposed to be here.
Oh, really? They're not
Hmm.
supposed to be here?
Yes, them and King Aiden made a deal a long, long time ago that they would not tread on each other's lands.
Well, he said that this happened, I think, about 30 years ago.
So you're
Um,
30?
I was confused when he said that number two, because I'm not. Um, but I guess I just took a while to hatch.
Hmm.
But he said that, there was the force like sensed my life force in the egg, and they were kind of watching me to see if I was okay after I got dropped, and
It
then
was a really weak life force.
it was a weak life force.
Really weak, yeah.
So they were just kind of monitoring me because they didn't know if I was going to make it, but that's when Mirdrin came along and rescued me.
Who's they?
Well, everyone you see, the druids of the forest.
Hmm.
I, the chipmunks?
Well, yeah.
Maybe. Well, it's hard to tell the difference between the animals and the druids here, Aggie.
I think I found out why they didn't really talk to me. We're not animals.
So they
Feels
just
so
don't
much
like you?
better. Probably.
Mm,
I mean,
I
yeah,
get.
that makes sense.
Well, I'm eager to learn more about the power that comes from this forest and nature and just how I'm connected to it. But I have to do these trials that he said it's gonna take a couple weeks, maybe a month to do
Oh.
for me.
Um.
And he said that you guys are welcome to hang out as long as, you behave yourselves and, you know, fend for yourselves. Um, you know,
He's not
Here,
even gonna
Princess, you do
survive.
the first one. I'll do the second one.
Can you guys do
That
me a
could be a
favor,
deal.
John, and grab the calendar and see where 60 days is compared to the end of that same month? Yeah, it's like the third thing down, maybe fourth.
It's the fourth.
Foot got stuck.
Alright.
Because you guys are at 60 days, I do believe, right now.
Oof. Where are we?
Well, it
You're
was
at
mine
like
and Lafian's.
birthday on like the 54th day or something.
Yeah, so how many days past that are we?
We're on
6.
60.
Oh, okay.
You just made him like use his brain after using his brain all day.
That's like 10 days after Lothian's birthday. So we're on the 25th of the second one.
Okay, so there's 10 days left before Aurelia deadline.
Big enough
If
for
we, for instance, if we left now, would we even make it in time?
Yeah, because you guys
Only
from
if-
the world.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say if Elio took us really quick, we would.
Well, there's also the chariot that can get you there in a few days.
Summerfest?
That is a month after that.
Yes.
Fuck.
So my deadline, though, I mean, I don't think we're gonna make
So you could
that.
definitely make it for Summerfest.
Yeah, I'll just have to be like, I'll make sure I'm home for that day. So Lavian, we're kind of here for a little bit, I think. I know.
Can't you,
Princess.
can't you do that thing where you just yell at each other?
We do that a lot.
Princess, you really should get back.
But Bubo!
that's all that needs to be said.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree, but we could literally make an appearance and perhaps persuade your mother to come back.
Okay, but if we don't, then we can't come back, and then we don't know. One. Two, then we gotta go through that trial again, I'm pretty sure, and you fell, like, pretty quickly.
I did fail.
You didn't fail. Like, technically, everybody but me failed because Bubo was supposed to make it.
That's what I said.
Well-
You just included more people.
I guess, kind of. But, like, it's not a failure if you weren't supposed to make it.
He did mention that Friends of the Forest come and go a little easier than the trial. You would still have to make it through the forest, but you would be able to avoid those specific things.
Do we know
Like,
that?
the obstacles are still there, though. Well, he told you
Oh, yeah.
before you started running off, shortly before, but just before, that Friends of the Forest do come a little
Okay.
easier.
Okay, well, we wouldn't have to do the main trials, but then we still gotta, like, swing on the vines and, like, climb stuff, and, like, I'm just not the outdoorsy type, Lafian.
Well, we could tread on the ground instead of the.
Do you know what's on the ground, Lafian? Were
no,
you there?
but I do know what it feels like to fall from a great height.
I don't remember. I don't know if it was bad.
I do. It's bad.
The spirits gave me this one, and I think that means you should listen to your mom, the Queen of the Wands.
It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. If, like, she wants, Elio can try to come in here and do it himself, which I don't think he will be able to. So, what are they gonna do?
when there's like a perceived crisis in your brain, you freak the heck out. But when you're actually supposed to be doing something, you don't really seem to care now, do you?
Look, I just don't want to get stuck at home and then I'll never know where Bubo came from.
She
Well,
said a
I
giant's
can
pouch.
tell you when I find out. I'll let you know, Aurelia.
But what if I'm stuck there and then you guys are just gonna have to keep stopping by and telling me what happened? That doesn't sound fun, does it?
I,
Not for
you're
me.
gonna. I thought you were gonna go and then come back for the end of the month.
Yeah, but what if I can't come back?
Well, sneak out, princess.
Oh, have you tried to sneak out of a royal guard before?
And
What I do in my free time is none of your business.
I know I assuredly won't be trusted to guide you any further.
They're not gonna
That's
let Lothian out either.
Well, I mean, if I go now, I mean, I suppose I can make an argument to uh, not be locked in my room for the rest of my days, but it would only be if I could get you home on time. But we'll do what you want to, Princess. It's perfectly fine.
We'd have to leave like now, though. And we just got here and there's lots of animals.
If I go, we go pretty quick.
Yeah, but then you'll miss all the animals.
They don't really like me.
Well,
And
I don't
Bubo
think
said we
that-
had to behave.
That's
I
true.
believe that you behave.
But then we're
You do?
leaving.
Yeah.
Then we're leaving Charlie and Gwendalia here.
Did you want to leave her with Laffy instead?
I'm just saying, do you think that'll be okay behavior wise?
Charlie,
Yeah.
do you think you would be fine hanging out in the forest with just me and Gwen?
I mean, I don't have anything else to do. I don't think. I still got a few months before I got to get back to work.
Bubo need someone to stay? Couldn't we all just proceed
No.
to house?
Well, I feel like these people, this place, it's really safe, really, and I appreciate you guys wanting to stay behind, but I don't want to hold you guys back.
We're gonna
I
miss
can
this
always come find you too.
cool adventure in the woods, and we're gonna miss it all. And like, ugh.
Well, I'm the one that has to get tested, and
You said you don't like the outdoors like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but when else am I gonna experience the dark forest, Aggie?
When we come back in a month.
But, well, do we have to be gone the whole time? Can't we just like go there and come back?
In a month.
Yeah, but then we gotta go back again for the summer festival, and then everybody should come with that time because, like, I want everybody to go with.
I'm not
You
missing.
talk to your
summer.
mama in your head.
Will you have the trials done
I can't anymore.
before the summer?
well, it's he said that if I don't do well, I can retake it. But I'm gonna study real hard. I'm gonna try real hard, and it shouldn't be more than a month to do the
Bubo's
trial.
an overachiever. She'll have it done in half the time.
Thank you, Aurelia.
Mm-hmm.
I can hold your bag
My bag?
during your trial.
What if she needs the stuff in it?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
So,
what
I will say that there are a couple of ways that we can handle this situation. There's the idea of Bubo stays alone. We keep flashing back to Bubo
Mm-hmm.
doing her thing, and Michelle can play another person, another character for a little bit. Or we could do
Gwen.
a party split where people stay or Bubo stays, and we have the adventure with everybody else, and we flash back to Bubo and give you a little bit personal time. Or you guys all just stay and we deal with this as it is.
I feel like Lavian's gonna be very upset if I don't go home.
I feel like Lafian's gonna be in a lot of trouble if you
Yeah.
don't go. Like I'm
I'm
not really worried about
I'm
the trouble the princess is gonna get into.
I'm less worried about myself than I am Lavian at this point.
They're not gonna hurt you.
Right. Yeah. Lavian's expendable. So
To them.
But
Okay.
also, Bubo,
yes.
you could just leave too. Like,
No, Booba's gotta do her trial.
right? No, I
Michelle,
want
do you
to
want
see
to play
that as
Gwen
well.
for a
But
month?
Um,
I'll have to be really mean to you, and I'm sorry.
Okay, you get used to it.
um, yeah, I mean, I feel like Bubo's here and there's tests, so she wants to do those.
Yeah, definitely.
So she's, this is kind of everything for her. So she doesn't want to like disappoint everybody and wants to go with them, but like she needs to do this first. So Bubo would want to stay here for now. So
I mean, I'm fine with splitting up, or even if it's just me and Lothian going with Elio, or however you want to do it, because we could probably fly there and back. And I'd just make my brother chaperone me at this point and take me.
I think I'm gonna try really hard to go see more gold.
I mean, that's fine too if we split it up. However you wanted to do it.
I don't
I'm a
care to be
charlatan
on
at
it either
heart.
way. I'm just letting you guys know that there are options here.
I'd probably stay to support Buo, also because I
Mhm.
don't think I really know what to do as my character. He's kind of like in limbo. So he doesn't have any reason to leave.
Right.
Not yet. I mean, if it was Summerfest, I'm going.
Oh yeah. Like I definitely would want all of you guys to try to go too. Like but I do
My
feel
only
like
thought is I would leave the forest with you guys, and then once Elio takes you, I'd go down to visit the halflings and wait for you to come back in Majulanis. But that'd be splitting up a third way, so I'm not gonna do that to Eddie.
oh my god. Yeah, your own little like I'm just hanging out here for
Well, I was gonna go straight there, but Elio was there, and I don't trust the royals.
yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
I mean, you could hang out in town and just hang out at the tavern
Hmm?
for a month.
Do some
Well, we
charlataning.
don't have to be gone for a whole month. We could be there and
Especially if
back.
Elio's gonna fly you and back.
Yeah.
So I would just leave the forest with you and go back in with you.
But you could also, see what the trials entail and see if there's a way to speed run it. But all right, so back to the game, I suppose.
Yes. Um yeah, I suppose for Lavian's sake mostly, maybe we should go back cuz he'll probably get in more trouble than I will.
Lafayette, you'll be in trouble.
Of
Are
course
you
I'll be
already in trouble?
Almost definitely.
Why are
Well,
you in trouble if the princess is the leader?
well, I'm not yet, first of all.
Well,
You're
I'm
our leader.
to no. It's complicated. I'm more of a protector than anything, but I
And
don't think I was meant to be. Ideally,
Sweetheart, you can be whatever you wanna be.
I can be whatever I want to be, but that doesn't mean other people want me to be whatever I want to be.
People never want me to be what I want.
well, I mean, sometimes people just aren't qualified to be what they want to be. I'm
It,
not saying you're not qualified. I think you're really qualified, Lafayette, and especially at protecting. You're really good.
oh, I appreciate that, but it's really not that important. Um, I think I kind of overstepped my grounds in all this.
Well, yeah, but keeping the princess safe is really important, and you've done a really good job. They'll be like, right?
Yeah, she is still alive, but I think that's because of all of us. That
Well,
and she herself has been quite capable.
you've like put yourself in danger plenty of times, and I will mention that, but um yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Lafayette, didn't you just die last week again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of.
We just died like an hour ago.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Ah,
You've
I
been
hope
hurt
so.
before.
We're dead.
You can do it.
No, we
Nobody's
were dead.
died. Nobody. Oh my goodness. Bubo, would you just try to convince them they're
Well-
not dead and never died?
Both
Um,
Lothians died,
Um,
essentially.
No.
I don't. No, nobody's died.
No.
You think were you alive when you were stone?
I don't remember any of that.
He was
So you were
alive.
dead.
He turned to stone?
Well, not,
For
You guys got a story to talk to
Going.
each other about, don't you? You and Lothian. I think he should fill you in on all that
Oh,
from
well,
his
too bad
perspective.
it's gonna take a minute because she's staying here.
He doesn't
you leaving?
remember it.
We're probably going to leave. I feel like Elios would be able to probably get us there and back quickly. I'm sure I can convince him to bring me back.
Tell him I said hi.
I sure will, Charlie.
Are we gonna split up then? Who do I go with?
You're staying here, like I just said. I certainly am not bringing you to my home.
Okay.
Well, you're welcome to stay here, Gwen.
And you said we got to pull our weight, right? I can do that.
I suppose so far me and Lothian are going.
I'm gonna come out the forest with y'all.
Just leave the forest and
Yeah, first step, ain't it?
just hang out outside of the forest?
What did I just say a few minutes ago? What I do in my free time is none of your business. But I figure, I don't know how easy it'll be for us to leave, but I figure the more hands together, the better. We didn't even all make it with the 6 of us.
True. Although it's supposed to be easier.
If Lothian gets locked in a room, you can break the door down.
Charlie gets it.
Why is Lothian getting locked in a room? She's not coming with us. Are you coming with us or no?
Why do you gotta work so many steps in advance?
It's called planning, Aggie, and I'd like to know what to expect.
Aggie.
I'd like to know when we get out of here if you're coming with, so I can tell Elio how many people he's taking, and I can tell you the etiquette of my home.
Are you gonna talk to Elio before we gets out the forest?
It's really quite important that you listen to her. There's probably at least 183 rules that I can remember off the top of my head.
I don't think there's that many. It's just like, don't be a jerk.
Well, you are a princess. There's probably less rules for you, just more appearance kind of details that you have to keep up.
I guess.
Hey,
So-
Lothian.
So,
What's up?
What's
so we
rule
going?
72?
Rule 72?
73.
Oh, 73. Rule 73 is that when you are placing the forks at the table, they are to go on the left side with the smaller fork on the outside and the larger fork on the inside. That way you may eat inward towards your plate.
I thought they were on the right.
No.
So are we leaving the forest or not?
I mean,
Well-
we are, Aggie.
Aggie, if you're
Let's
not gonna
go.
listen, why would she bring you?
Well, I'm gonna just help him leave the forest.
She's
No, no.
undecided on her future afterward because she wants to be mysterious.
I mean,
Are
really,
you
you
leaving
know
the-
that you cut with your knife with your right hand so that you may easily place with your left.
Are
I
you
use
leaving
my
the
fork
group?
with my right hand because I'm right-handed, Lothian,
Well, I mean,
and most of my fruit's cut.
I just
You guys
feel
are
it would
making
be
this complicated.
I
Have
think
you ever
it's just
tried a spoon?
I think it's just important that we all know where we're gonna be so we can meet back up again.
On the right.
And we'll come back into the forest as a group, and I will be there waiting for him to join the travel.
Well, I'll be here until you guys come back.
And we can't wait to see you again.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna
Thanks.
miss everybody.
Yeah.
Me too.
We haven't been apart for a very long time, and We've been through a lot, but we can handle it. We're strong.
Yeah, hopefully everything goes fine and we just come back together like normal. Because I'm like worried.
Everything will be okay, Aurelia.
Hmm, I
Um,
guess.
so you guys are gonna do a three-way split.
Poor Eddie. This is your
Charlie.
fault, Lauren. All
No,
your fault.
No, I know.
Charlie. Helping the druids is not gonna be easy.
I'll figure that out.
Okay.
I want to know Charlie's story of helping the druids, definitely. I've got to hear
It'll be so
this.
good.
Okay, so if you guys are going to split up, then I guess how do you do it?
All right, well, just you're okay. Like you can handle that, right?
If not, I'll just go with the princess,
It's not gonna be overwhelming, right?
and I'll be nicer.
If you leave the group, you leave the group. I ain't handling you off on your own because you chose to go be alone.
That's fair too.
Bubo's story requires her to be alone. That's a thing. If you choose to go run
Sure.
off with the halflings, then
That's
Aggie
just
left the group.
kind of just
That's
gonna
fair.
be like a you're not here for a minute sort of thing then.
Like, I understand the idea of going to do it, but I am not running 4 different things. That's not happening.
That was 3. Excuse you.
No,
But fine,
Charlie's
I'll go
gotta
with the
help
princess.
the
Attack.
druids.
Kill him. Finish him.
But
I'll go with the princess then. I'll be nicer.
well, I mean, that's it. That's something.
Reluctantly.
If you want to continue playing her, then you need to be with the group somewhere.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I guess it's just that makes sense with story stuff.
No, that makes sense, yeah.
Or else it's one of those like
And I'm
just tell
perfectly
me what
fine
you did
if,
for the
if
week.
Aggie wants to leave the group. You'll just have to be a different character who joins the group somehow. Because I'm not running.
Leave the group. I want
like,
to
3 different
temporarily
things.
leave the group. But that's fair.
That's a thing. Like, you can rejoin as Aggie later, but if you leave as Aggie, I'm not running Aggie solo campaign. Like, that's not a
I didn't
thing.
think it would be that involved. But
Well, it
yeah.
would have to be because you're off on your own.
I mean,
Okay, then I'll go
or
with the
else you're
princess.
just not going to be involved because it would be a, hey,
This is
tell
why
me
I
what
told-
you did for the week.
This is why I
Yeah.
said to Michelle that she could make another character and join the group while Bubo did her
No,
thing.
I get you.
So,
Yeah. Then I'll follow my greed.
so if we're gonna do a 3-way split, are you guys going to spend the night or just try and make your way?
Do we feel kind of rested after coming back and like everybody
Yeah.
coming
he
back to
said
life? Oh yeah, because
afterward.
we
Yeah, you guys got all that back and then
yes.
leapt off the side of a cliff.
Oh yeah. So
Okay.
we probably don't feel great then, right?
Well, no, nothing happened. Well, you who made it
Mhm.
are tired
Yes.
because you made it, but
So I would probably want to spend the night because I don't want to go back through that after just doing it.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go with the princess and Lafayette, and you can teach me all 185 rules.
Oh, that's fantastic. Rule 1. When you're in the royal city and the royal guard passes, you will need to take a knee for no less than the royal guard leader himself, as well as Elio and the rest of the family.
I'm sorry, but I don't see a lot of people doing that.
They do that. You just don't have to pay attention because you're the one being knelt to.
But the whole city doesn't kneel.
Yes, we do.
I feel like that's intense, Lafayette. I don't know if I'd listen to everything he's saying.
Lafayette, is there a copy of these rules that I could get before I go to Summerfest?
Yes, actually, I could probably write a few copies so everybody gets them before we go.
Gwen can
I'm
write them for us.
pretending to take notes.
Gwen has paper.
No, Gwen's staying here. And Gwen, I do have a mission for you. Help Charlie help the druids and make sure he doesn't get killed.
yeah, that's part of staying here.
My notes look very chaotic, by the way.
Mine literally just say I'm pretending to take notes.
I saw that. Mine are a mess. My notes are a mess.
traversing the world with 3 people is going to be a little hard to get to Majulanis. So, just a fair warning. While Charlie will have his struggles here, you guys will also have your struggles, because I was never meant for a 3-party system.
Oh, I don't want to get in trouble. So
No, I get it. I get it.
Oh, we could die long before that happens.
Right. That's just like, there's, troubles brewing.
Half party split, because Bubo has her trials, but they're like 1 a week, and then she'll be with Charlie. Right?
Well, yeah, but Charlie's got to go hunting.
I can't wait to hear that.
Oh God.
I want to know Charlie's story and all this for sure.
This is where Charlie finds himself.
Yeah, Charlie and Gwendalia, if they stay here, have to live the druid life and provide and all that all the time,
Must I
like every
leave?
day, like,
That sounds awful to me, so I guess I'm gonna go home.
I think I
and
made the
come
right
back.
choice.
All right. So, did you guys say your goodbyes then?
Well, we were gonna spend the night, so I'm supposing it's morning.
Did you tell me more than just the first rule?
We can.
Oh yeah.
He's
I probably
probably
went
kept
I
up
on,
all
like-
night.
I'm probably in
I
the
like fell
background.
asleep next to you talking to me. Like, rule 97.
Yeah, like you're not paying attention. I'm just listing the rules.
I write this like 12 times on my notepad and then throw it to the
And I'm
side and
just
fall
like-
asleep.
That's
I'm, like,
totally
listening
not a
and
thing. I'm like, I've never seen that happen, and nobody's ever talked about that. I think he's making some of these up.
Nope.
I guess
Every
we'll
single
find
rule
out when
she
we get
rebuts.
there. I'm not gonna bow. Maybe to
Yeah,
the queen, but
like-
not like. Could you imagine you walking by me and I bow? Fuck that shit.
I'm actually going to spend a lot
I
of
like
the
the
time
idea.
reading the rules you gave, mainly the forks.
Like he can't get past the first one.
Was there
mean-
a spoon one?
Oh, that's rule 77 after the placement of bowls versus the salad fight.
I don't think these are
Salad.
actual rules. I think it's just etiquette that you should follow. I don't think anybody has to follow it, Lafayette.
So they're more like guidelines?
Well, some of them are like laws we have, but not about spoons, forks, and bowls.
Now, Princess, I had my hand slapped constantly for breaking these rules.
So is that like an oath because of who you are? Like, I don't get it.
Who slapped your hand?
Oh, the commander.
Am I gonna have to be setting tables?
No, you're
Possibly.
a visitor. I don't.
That's how I started.
Oh my God.
I'm starting something?
No, Lafayette is being so dramatic right now. It's not like that. You will be a guest.
Well, he thought you guys would switch positions
What?
and he'd be dramatic.
Ugh. Shut up, Aggie.
I just want to make sure that I'm being polite and that, I'm following the rules of the table.
Yeah, but
Aren't you
like,
staying?
Me too.
well, she'll be there eventually. But you don't have to
Oh,
focus
no.
on this now. Make sure you just pass your stuff quickly. Like, get all the forks and spoons out of your head, and then worry about your trials.
Well, I don't know what to study for that. And this is important too. And I know the study guide now.
It's not that important, Bubo.
Actually taking notes while Lafayette said this stuff and like,
Yeah.
I'm very intense about it.
Like,
now they have a list.
just treat the royal family with respect. Treat the son with respect. Don't steal things. Don't murder people. The basics.
Is that
What?
how you're gonna be a queen, or like, are you gonna follow all the rules?
They're not all rules. Some of them are just etiquette, and I'm not going to people's houses to see if their forks are in the right place. Okay?
Well, that's good.
Nobody does that. That doesn't
Okay.
happen.
I think it does, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make the hanging Fine dining now.
Well, Bubo's got the list for you how to do it right.
That's a good idea, Charlie. They make really good food. I like the soup.
See, like
Which
what you've done,
one?
Lavian.
The Triceratops soup.
Hmm.
The
Okay.
Triceratops ribs are really good too.
Mm-hmm.
They have more than
Yeah,
soup.
Yeah, they have an array of meats.
You have more than soup at that place?
We're all
Apparently.
shocked.
Apparently.
We're all just like, what?
I'm gonna have to check on that when I get back.
All right, well, I guess I'll see you guys later. Thanks, Lafian, for keeping me safe. I hope to see you again.
Just you though, Lafian. She just hopes to see you again. Not me or Aggie. Not
I-
worried about us.
I didn't get that far yet. I was gonna say thanks, Princess. I really want to see your home.
Okay, well, not right now. That seems very nice of you to say, I guess.
Gwen, Rule 96 is you're supposed to thank the royal family in the correct tier of order. With the princess being here, it'd be the princess, and then possibly Bubo, and then you'd work your way down to me.
Is it because
Where
I'm
am I
part
in
of
the
the guard?
rankings?
Probably just above me, and Charlie probably in the middle.
Hmm.
Aggie is so
Now we got
insulted.
that sorted out.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Aggie. You're a really good fighter. I hope you find more strong warriors to go against.
You.
But don't fight any elves. That'd be bad.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
actually
They
right.
don't start it.
Aggie.
Oh, even if they do, I wouldn't recommend
I
it.
mean, rule numbers 112 means even if they punch you straight in the face, you just turn the other cheek and walk the way, right? Right?
I would suggest that just for this visit, at least.
It's one of those situations where I guess you could make up new rules on the spot. You obviously weren't listening to the list of rules.
Lafian is
Uh,
disappointed.
my notes that don't look at too closely say otherwise.
Okay, so
Do you want to look at her notes?
I should.
Donovan will tell you guys good luck and be careful through the forest. Nawandi will say, Bubo, I'm sorry your friends are choosing to leave, but time is of the essence and it is important for all, so he understands.
Yeah, it's okay. They'll be back. Everything will be okay.
However,
I'll
he
miss you
cannot
guys.
help
I'll
you.
miss you, Bubo, and you too, Charlie. And please be safe. And just
Give me a shirt. Bring me a shirt.
what kind of shirt?
I don't know. Whatever size I am.
What size are you?
I don't know. Just get a green one.
Write that down. Green shirt for
Okay,
Charlie.
green shirt. Dragonborn size.
I know I'm going with, but can I get a souvenir too that I don't buy?
We'll talk about that later. I don't know. I wasn't expecting the shirt in the first place. So we'll see. But just be safe. Charlie, just do your best to aid Bubo and not hinder her too much.
With what?
Just do what the druids tell you while you're here, okay? Just
Oh, okay.
yeah. You guys have this. I'm confident.
I don't think there's any slavery in the forest.
Oh, shut up, Aggie. Don't even bring it up.
We didn't
I'll
say
look into
anything
it.
last time, and he did it all on his own, Princess.
Yeah, but you're gonna put more thoughts into his head.
They're already there.
Okay, so the three of you, who is leading the way out of the grove?
Maybe
Well,
myself.
he was the bottom of the tier list, so clearly he is the most expendable.
He made the tier list himself, first of all.
Yeah, so you know it's right.
No. I probably would be, because,
You don't want to be in the middle and be protected?
I mean, I guess if you want to go, Miss Nature, do you know how to get out of here?
Well, it's the opposite of going in here.
Do you remember, is what I mean.
do I roll for that or?
Well, you guys wouldn't know how to get out of here, but you would know that there is a way out, probably a path. So go ahead and
Yeah,
make a
Right.
yeah,
survival
princess. There's
check.
a way out. Oh God, that's a 12. We all
All right.
died.
All right. So
If it
You
was in
got to
nature,
a
it'd be
deeper
better.
level of the forest.
I
I
was
was
gonna say
really hoping for a
immediately.
nature. I was really hoping for a nature check there, not survival.
I thought we just immediately fell into a hole somewhere.
so you guys start making your way through. I need a regular 20 roll.
16.
Okay.
This is nerve-wracking.
You guys need to relax.
I need a D6.
That's not good.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Hold on. My dice are being stupid. 5.
Okay, so you guys find a path that's going to require some skill checks here.
Ah.
Told you there was a path out of here.
This doesn't look like the same path, Aggie. I thought you said we were just going out the way we came in.
I didn't say that. I said it's the way we didn't come in.
That is not what she said.
Do you have a tape? It's not like you have a recording of it to look back on.
All right, so we're going to do 5 passes, 3 fails.
Oh no.
We're looking for 15, and we're going to do athletics or acrobatics. You're jumping over rocks on a rushing river,
Oh, God.
and it is violent. Rapids.
My favorite kind of rapids.
Oh, my first roll's awesome, so I passed that.
He's gonna
20.
get washed right back to the grove.
Okay, so you guys are jumping together? Because you guys are both on
Oh.
the same rock. There's not a lot of room.
Okay, so I think Aggie was going first, so Aggie, you go.
Well, you jumped first.
Shit, I rolled first. Okay,
And,
You
ooh,
did.
rock.
so it's like a 24.
For the second one?
No, that was the first one.
Okay, well,
Oh, sorry.
Lafayette went right behind you. He's pushing you along.
16, 19 for the next.
Yeah, you're good.
9. So that's a
Uh-oh.
fail.
You slip.
Ooh, that's a low
6.
one.
Oh no, you're falling into the water.
Oh no,
Do you have any inspiration?
I do. How many times can I fail?
3.
So I'm falling into the water? Oh, I'm gonna. Well, but I have How many times do I have to pass 5?
5.
If I use my inspiration now, though, I don't know if I'm gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna use my inspiration. 21.
Passes.
10.
That
wow.
fails.
So
you're-
that's 3 and 3 now. So I'm done.
Okay,
right?
so you failed.
Yeah.
Okay. I need a D100 roll.
Shit. Hold on. Ugh. Oh my god.
This
I
was
was
the
doing
first-
so good too. Is this how I do the
This was
100?
the first challenge. What do you mean?
I know. 16.
You got 16
Yeah,
on a
right?
D100?
Yes, right?
Okay, well that's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right?
Because that's only 2d6 worth of damage, and you're going into the rapids.
Oh, good. That's not too
So make a strength saving throw.
bad. Oh god, hold on. I've got so many dice in my hands. 15.
For your saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're holding on to the rapids now, but you still take 2d6 worth of damage.
Okay.
And you guys are gonna have to try and get like across to save the princess.
And you already started, right?
Yeah, I rolled.
Latvian's on the first one.
All right. How many do I got to get to her?
Right now, you have to get across.
Okay. That's another 20.
Okay. That's 2 passes.
That's 14, so that's a fail.
14's a fail. So you slip.
Yeah. 18, pass.
That's another pass. That's 3.
That's a 12.
Shelly, you're confusing me.
That's another fail. You're slipping.
And I failed.
Oh my god.
Okay, roll a D100.
We're just washing the river. We're not gonna make it out of here.
That's a. What is double zeros?
0.
Zero.
Oh my god.
So 30?
Yeah. So that's 3d6, and you are holding on 10 feet behind Aurelia. Aggie, they're
Aggie,
being
save us!
washed away
Just
in
let
the
me
river.
sit down and try to talk to animals for 10 minutes. I just need 10 minutes.
Aggie, I will beat you up if this
Kidding, I'm
happens.
kidding.
You have to get across.
Well, Bubo, I think they're having a good time. Bro.
Maybe they decided to stay.
Alright,
after all.
that's a 19.
That's a pass.
That's a 16.
That's a pass.
That's a 19.
Pass.
Go, Aggie.
It's a 17.
Pass.
That's a 9.
That's a fail. You're slipping.
Don't do this, Aggie.
And that's a 21.
All right, and you leap to the other side. Now you have to run down 20 feet to where you, well, 20 or 30 feet. Who are you going to try and save first?
That's closer to me now, right?
I'm
Aurelia
closest.
is the closest one.
Then I'll do Aurelia.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
so go ahead and make an athletics check to jump on the rock.
Wait. Can I rage first?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna rage. Really mad I have to save you first.
You're probably mad
Oh,
you have
that
to
gives
save
me
us at all.
advantage, right?
Lafayette, strength saving throw to see if you can catch yourself from that first.
It's a
30. I
strength
didn't
check,
that.
right?
You're doing athletics.
16.
Okay, yeah, so you catch yourself. You're fine.
Athletics, not strength. Dang it.
You're
Okay.
jumping over to a rock. What? You got a 16, right?
He did. I didn't say anything yet. I'm gonna use my luck. Oh, that's a 9.
Okay, you slip and fall right next to her.
Oh my god, guys.
One more fail.
Roll a D100.
We can't make it across the river, and we just started going. We might need to turn back.
30.
Okay, you take 3d6 of damage and make a strength saving throw.
$11.
You're raging, so I think it's halved.
Okay.
And
That
what's
was
your
my strength saving throw.
Oh,
That
okay.
was
Well, then
11.
okay, well, yeah, you didn't.
Floating
say
down the water, right?
Aurelia, make a strength saving throw.
Oh, awesome. It's a 23.
Okay, so you pull yourself up on your rock, and you look behind you, and
And
it's
there
not
goes
good.
Aggie.
And Lafian's also holding onto a rock. You need to make another strength saving throw.
Oh my god. Do you have any inspiration?
I failed.
Okay, roll a d100.
We're not making it out of this forest. We're gonna be like
40.
Okay, so you take.
It's gonna take us through the
4d6,
well.
And then make another saving throw.
Hold on. Let's see if I'm not dead yet. There's 10.
You're not gonna be dead by
14,
46, you
16.
maniac. You're
That's
so dramatic.
32. I'm going pretty quick. That's
Fine.
19.
Okay, yeah. So now you're holding on again. You failed your saving throw, so go ahead and roll another d100. Yeah, Aggie.
48.
Okay, so that's 50. That's 5 more d6.
Oh my god, guys!
And
Is
another
it still
strength saving
halved?
throw. I think, yeah, you would still be raging because you took damage.
We're gonna just have to be
19.
like, No. This
Okay,
is
so
too
you
dangerous.
save. All right, so now Aurelia, they're plummeting down these rapids. You need to run down and try and save one of them.
I'm gonna try to get Lothian first.
Yeah,
Because
he's the
Anyone know who's
closest
closer?
He's the
because
closest to me, Aggie.
he went like 90 feet already. So.
Right.
Um.
On a stream.
So go ahead and leap to the rock next to Lothian.
Athletics,
Yes.
16.
All right, you're on the rock. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw with advantage to pull him up.
Oh my god. 9. I rolled a 4 and a 5.
A what?
A 4 and then a 5.
Okay, Lothian, she cannot pull you up.
Uh-huh.
You are holding on for dear life. Make another saving throw.
Maybe I inspired you.
14.
This one's at advantage. This one's at advantage because she is there.
I am
She's
pulling.
not doing much, but she is there.
14.
No, you slip out of her hands.
Yeah.
Another
Nice jail.
100.
Dice jail. Everybody.
17.
Oh, that's 20. So that's 2d6. All right, Lothian flies out of your hands.
Oh no! I'm
You
sorry,
need to jump
Lothian.
back to shore so you can run down further.
Another athletics.
Yes.
I hate this. It's a 10.
Lothian, she's coming for you.
Oh
Roll a
my-
d100.
We're not gonna make it. Even to the scary stuff.
We all have high strength modifiers.
We do 24.
Yeah,
There's
I got
no
plus
reason
7.
for this. Yeah. Yeah, plus
What's that?
7.
24.
Okay.
There's
So
nothing
that's-
in the rapids
that's
we
20
can try to
feet.
grab onto again as we're
That's-
plummeting.
That's 2d6 and a strength saving throw. Aurelia, you need to make another strength saving throw. Or, I mean, Agatha.
I have to
Strength
make
saving
one
throw.
too, right?
Yes.
Am I still raging?
16. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Probably
so-
not. Even though you are taking damage, you're not like in a fight. Like you're just being pummeled by rocks right now.
That's fine. It's 21.
Okay, so you save. Go ahead and make an athletics check to pull yourself up.
Come on, Aggie. We're dying here.
I'm gonna use. I still have 2 luck left, so perfect. That's 17.
Okay, so you're back out of the water, and Aurelia goes flying past you. Lothian's flying down the river. Lothian, strength saving throw.
No.
Oh my god. Dice jail.
Use
Another
a different
D100,
die.
please.
Alright. Can I try to, like, do some screwy shit? 40.
What kind of screwy shit are we looking for?
Like, to tie a rope around myself and maybe a rock?
Like lasso it.
All right, so as you're
Grab?
taking this 40 feet, go ahead and pull a rock. So you'll take the D6 here, the 4 of them, but you got
Oh
your
my
rope
God.
out, so your saving throw here is going to be less.
Okay.
So go ahead and make your saving throw.
What kind of saving throw?
Same strength.
It's still a strength.
Okay.
16.
All right, that would have
Wait.
saved either way, but now we're only looking for like a 12.
Okay.
So you're good. Aurelia, strength
Mhm.
saving throw.
10.
Another D100.
Oh my god.
This is a treacherous river.
66.
That's
7.
that is
This will be
76.
easier because we're friends of Bubo's. We're
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah. That was a lie.
Aggie, you need to jump to shore and go
Jesus.
save somebody.
Like, friends of the forest can get out easily.
Oh, so many ones though.
I only
One,
need
two,
10
three, four, five,
minutes.
6, 7.
What do I roll?
Athletics check to jump to shore.
Like, are we seeing what's happening? Are they that close to us?
Unfortunately
the
not.
Okay.
23.
Okay, you make it. You need to run down. What did you get for your saving throw after all that?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, great. It's like 21.
Okay. Are you still okay?
I'm fine. I'm at like 30 health. Oh, you're not.
I told you.
Are you down to 14 or what?
11.
Oh my god.
11.
Oh my
Okay.
You
god.
need to heal yourself when you get up next.
I thought you said kill yourself, and I was like, that's not
No.
how that works. He can do that in the water. He doesn't need to get out to do that.
All right. So Aggie, the closest one to you is Aurelia. Are you gonna leap over to a rock and try and help?
Okay, my first question is like, how much further is Lothian? Because he probably looks like he's struggling
Yeah.
quite a bit more.
If you want to go for Lothian, you can.
Yeah.
Like, if I can see him and the princess, I'd see Lothian as like half dead.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Lothian's got a rope and he's doing quite well right now.
Yeah, but he
but
looks like
he
he's about to
looks
pass
a
out.
lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna run past the princess.
I'm
Go
just
ahead
gonna be
and
like,
leap to a rock.
Athletics,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be good at this.
15.
Okay, you land on the rock.
It means I rolled an 8, guys.
You can make an athletics check to save Lothian. You have
Okay.
advantage.
With
Okay.
advantage.
18.
All right, you and Lothian
Oh,
are
thank
on
God.
the rock.
Are you gonna yell at me?
Aurelia, saving
Lothian.
throw.
7.
Why?
Oh
One
my god.
last D100.
She'll be
Oh,
closer
no.
to us in the water. She's gonna go
Grab
further
me
down.
on the way.
and I'm stuck with her.
8.
Huh?
8.
That's 10. So that's 1d6.
Okay, so that wasn't so bad. My health is fine at least. I rolled a lot of ones though.
Really wish you were rolled like 95 or something.
Shut
Yeah.
up, John.
Wanted to see
So
it.
rude.
Saving throw? Saving
What,
throw?
more D6s
Me?
rolled?
Yeah.
That's good.
17.
Okay, cool. You guys want to jump the shore?
We want to help the princess.
Well, you got to go to
We
shore.
go to shore first.
I'm afraid
Then
to
yeah.
jump.
Can I like? How far are we from shore? Can I like throw Lothian?
You can give him a nudge, yeah. You can give him an advantage on his jump.
I'll do it.
So you have advantage. You have advantage.
That'll be 24.
Yeah, you make it.
Then I.
Can you throw her the rope, maybe?
Yeah. Well, I would still be attached to the rock,
Oh, yeah.
so she could
You're
probably.
probably not paying. Are you even paying attention to me, or are you just trying to go get the princess? Are you just like immediately jumping off and like princess?
Oh, I mean, like I would.
You help.
Are you like
John.
throwing off the rope and running to get her immediately? or are you
I
there
would
to-
assume that I'm really dazed and on the shore, kind of like slumped over a bit. So, like that's where I'm at right now.
So I could like grab the rope that's attached to the rock. I don't know how that would help me though. I can't climb. I have to jump. Does that help me? Master of the dungeon.
I don't know. Does what help you do what?
Using his rope that's attached to the rock in the water and him on land to get across.
That's a
Oh my
confusing
God, I'm
question.
not
What are you
paying
doing with
attention
it?
I don't.
U-
I see. I don't
Using
think I
it
can
as
do
a
it.
way to pull herself across safer.
Yeah, holding on to
How
it.
can I do
makes
that
it
while I
seem like-
jump though?
Well, you wouldn't have to jump. You would just get in the water and kind of pull yourself across the water.
She's just gonna fly across.
Wouldn't I just pull you in the water?
Yeah, this sounds like a terrible idea.
Wouldn't I just pull the rope and your dazed self would just come into the water?
Or he
Just
can
gonna
hold
jump.
onto the rope and give you advantage, but that's
Mm.
okay. So jump.
Okay,
Are you jumping?
that's 23.
Oh, good.
You make it. Did you bring the rope with you?
No, it's still attached to the rock.
Okay.
Honestly, I didn't even consider it, so nope.
All right. Saving throw.
Um, sorry, I can't do math for a second. 19.
All right, athletics check.
12.
I think maybe we should
All
have
right,
asked for
she's
some
holding
good
on for dear
berries.
life up there still, but she's holding on. So you guys can get up there and get her out of there.
All right.
I'm gonna run straight for her up to wherever I have to jump back in.
Well, if you brought that rope with you.
But I did not. I have other rope.
All right, so go ahead and make your jump over to the rock then.
That's on the edge.
Okay,
No
reroll.
idea. 17?
You make it. Athletics checks pull her out of there with advantage. You guys are working together.
Please, Aggie. I need to get out of this
17
water.
on both rolls, so it's a 24.
Yay!
All right, you pull her out of there. Now you got to leap across.
I'm gonna do the same thing to her I did to Lafayette.
All
So
right.
that's with advantage.
Yep.
Oh, I don't need it because I got a 19 the first one. I can't 19, 20, 20.
I'm throwing you over, and
22.
you're like, I need your help.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, you're good.
Stop touching me.
And one last jump.
Oh, please, Aggie.
20.
Yay!
All right, you guys are on the other side of the river.
I'm just gonna sit down on the
Wow.
ground and just be like,
I'm gonna give Lafayette a potion of healing.
Oh, you don't have to do that. I got some healing ability, but I am out of rope.
I think I have some extra rope.
Yeah,
You
you
can
have to
jump
leave
back
that
in
on
and
the
get
ground.
it. Okay,
Yeah,
then I
right.
just pocket my potion back.
Let me go ahead and erase that.
Oh, guys, I don't think we're gonna make it in the real world.
Oof.
And back at the Grove, you guys are
Just nice and calm and dry.
A
surrounded
good
by
time.
people who are, starting to work for the day and stuff.
I don't know what you were whispering, but I could definitely hear that you were whispering.
You guys are surrounded by animals. Everybody's starting to get to work, and Nwandi will be like, "All right, Bubo. So your friends here who have chose to stay will have to join the hunting party."
Oh,
There you go.
they're very good at that should be fine.
And you will have to get ready for your first. You will have to enter the tree at the roots. And there you will be instructed further.
Right now?
Unless you would like to wait.
Um
I assumed you were in a bit of a rush.
No, I am. I didn't know that it was happening right now. What instructions am I gonna get once I'm in the tree?
Well, that's not how that works, Bubo.
Oh. Okay. Well, this is my first trial, guys. Wish me luck.
We're not there. I can't. I'm sorry, or else I would, Bubo.
Where are you going?
On the first part of the trial, Charlie.
Oh, do you want me to hold your stuff?
I might need it. I don't know. They're not giving me much instructions, but Nuwandi said that he needed your help with hunting.
Okay. Hold on. Do you want to borrow my lucky?
Aw.
What's that do?
You get a +1 on all ability checks and saving throws.
That's really nice of you, Charlie. I don't want to feel like I'm cheating, though.
Oh, it's not cheap.
Wait, so that's the
Yeah. So
for next time.
yeah, for next time.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'll take it. Thank
Well,
you.
unless if I already attuned something, there's Is it like good to go?
Well, if she attunes to it, you would be unattuned from it.
Okay.
Okay,
You can
well,
borrow for now.
thank you. And then I'm gonna walk to the roots of the tree and see what's inside.
Hunter, it seems like the pathway is closed off. Like as you come up to it, it seems like it's a bit closed off.
I think this is where he told me to go. I'm just gonna start kind of like walking closer to it and like try to touch it.
Do you touch it?
I do.
Okay, and as you touch it, you will get a vision in your mind. And the roots will open up. And in the vision, you see a series of learnings and different things, but you can't really make them out yet. But the roots open.
Whew.
And there's a faint glow coming from the inside.
Okay. More visions. That's fun. All right. I'll walk kind of slowly into the glow.
Okay. As you enter, you will get like a essence of the tree, and it feels very welcoming, but very old, powerful, yet homely. And then in your mind will appear again wild shapes, and it'll be you. And then you're a different animal, and you're flying, and you're swimming. And all of it's just blending together, and none of it makes really any sense. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh, 13.
Team. Okay. The tree stops the images. And it gives you a warm, glowing sensation. And then the roots open behind you. Past the first.
I passed? Is that it? Is there anything else I'm supposed to do? um Okay. Thank you for your time. And then I'm gonna leave the tree.
And then the tree, as you're leaving, will send another 4 flashes through your mind. And those are enlightened in like a gold and green. And then it'll send another 3 flashes. And these are dark red, black, gray, shadowy. Make an insight check.
Uh 10.
A 10. You get the idea that some of the visions are stuff that have been or could be, and the lighting up of 4 means you need to pass 4 more of these. But the red, the ominous, those are what could be 2.
Okay. Okay. Um all right. There was already some pressure here, but I'm feeling a little bit more, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Cool, 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 cool. um, all right. Do I see like anyone outside the tree?
Donovan kind of keeps close to you right now, so you would see his squirrel form probably somewhere close,
Um,
and then Nawandi is generally in the throne.
okay. Um, I guess I'd want to walk up to Nwandi. Um, uh, excuse me. I had a. Can I talk to you for a second? I had a question,
What is
sir.
it, young Bubo?
Um, is it typical to see things that aren't there around here, or for
Well, the
us?
tree speaks in visions.
Well, it's just not the first time that I've seen visions.
Was that
Um,
so?
yeah. So I didn't know if this was like part of that or this is part of this.
Well, did the
Um,
visions come with a message?
the ones I just saw.
Or the ones before?
They all kind of do. The visions I had just now kind of seemed like it was showing me maybe what could happen if I don't pass these tests, but I'm feeling pretty confident that I'm going to pass the test, so I think that's going to be okay.
Did you pass the first one?
Uh, I do believe I did. Yes.
Did you feel almost a hug at the end of the first try?
Um,
A warm energy.
I think so. Yeah, it felt pretty
And
comforting. Also, that's how I know.
you can do one trial a week safely.
What do you mean safely? Can I do more than one in a week?
This has never been done before.
Oh. Um, well, that might be something I'd be willing to try if I can, if it's allowed.
Can't guarantee survival in something like this.
Oh, well, I feel pretty okay right now.
It's unprecedented to rush the trials. But if you're brave, Bubo, and you step forth to the tree, it will allow you to enter at any time.
Well, I was kind of thinking about doing it before, but now you're making me unsure. But every time I go to trial, it's gonna be at the tree. I just have to go up to the tree for the trials. Sir.
Generally, you would train for the week, become stronger, more will minded, ready. But if you are up to the task now, I mean, I'm always open to see what is.
Is there something I should be studying for? That I'm missing?
Just
Um,
strengthening your mind, your body, your heart, your resolve.
do you have any suggestions on how to go about doing that? Or
I mean, usually just the life of a druid is enough for that.
well, see, I'm still new to that, so I am unfamiliar with the culture here.
It's a lot like the adventuring. You go through the lands, fight monsters, provide food, shelter, water to the people of this world. Well, of the grove.
Okay, I could do that.
And in
That's
that, you
something to do. It.
party yourself. And the tests become easier.
Okay. Um, I think I'm gonna go try to do one and see how I do. Cause you said I could take him over again, right? If it's not
If you
okay.
fail, you can redo the test later.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information, and I think I'm gonna go stroll past that tree one more time. And then I'm gonna go walk to the tree.
Interesting.
I just imagine Bubo with like a jaunty waddle over there.
Uh,
Like,
Charlie, you and Gwandalia are in line with a group of like panthers and tigers, and there's one badger up front, and he's giving orders, but you don't really understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like squint at him.
Charlie, do you have 10 minutes?
No.
And then they all start darting off into the forest at different directions.
I'm gonna start running forward then.
There's about 2 or 3 to each different group. Are you going to try and follow a group?
Yeah, I'll follow the badger.
Oh, okay. You're going to follow the leader. So go ahead and make a survival check.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice. Okay, and then a perception.
16.
Okay, cool. So you're following basically right behind this guy. He can't lose you. You get to running through the trees, and you feel like you've been in the dark forest a lot because you are just working this terrain. Bubo. Gwen's trying to keep up with you. She's not doing as good, but she's with you, Charlie. Bubo, are you going back to the tree?
I am gonna walk up to the tree and say hello again. I'm back.
Do you touch it?
Yes.
Okay, it'll enter your mind, and it'll open.
Okay.
All right, so as you go in, visions, but these ones are a little more slow, but they're a lot more blurry. I need another wisdom saving throw.
That is 17.
17. And what was your last one? A 13?
Nobody's gonna remember that.
It was a 13 or a 15. I think it was
Okay.
13.
You pass.
Oh.
The visions. You see the giant, the one he was talking about, traversing through the lands. And it seems like he's dropping something, but with his size, you can't make out what this is. And then you also get a feel of the tree and the energies. And you feel yourself becoming stronger and more one with the world. And the roots open.
Oh, wow. This is very, very interesting. I'm gonna give my gratitude to the tree and leave again.
Okay. And that's 2 done in 1 day.
Yeah.
How many
That
were
was
there?
pretty easy.
Charlie, so you guys are running through the trees and then they all stop abruptly. With your perception, you manage to see it before you run right into them. Go ahead and make another perception check.
24.
Okay. You see the badger pointing into the water. And there's a giant crocodile. And then he slaps you on the shoulder and says, "Hey."
This is the best day of my life.
I'm gonna pick up the badger.
Okay.
What is happening?
Got one. I hunted.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Gwen, look, I got one. We're eating tonight.
The other badger who went with him is kind of just looking at you like,
Yeah, the crocodile almost got this. Can I just like check him out, like make sure he's like okay?
yeah. And as you're doing that, make an athletics check.
Just a schizophrenic. Oh my god.
This shit I was worried I was gonna do if I stayed.
This is absolutely what I was worried about.
One.
All right, so he goes to bite your hand and you drop him. And he kind of hands on his hips and
Hmm.
and then Gwen's like, I don't think we're doing this right.
Can I use insight to see if I understand?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
I mean, you get the idea he doesn't like being picked up. So like that might be where you went wrong.
okay. And I guess I'm gonna double back and look at. Ah, okay. And then I'm gonna point at the crocodile. And then I'm gonna point at the crocodile.
All right, and then he's gonna point at you, and he's gonna point behind you. He's gonna point at the other badger, and he's gonna point that way, and he's gonna point at himself and Gwen and say right down the middle.
I'm just gonna start running at the direction he pointed.
All right, cool. And he'll start running down his direction. You guys are going after a giant crocodile.
Great.
Do you know that?
Bubo,
Bubo has the easiest time right now.
you
You going for third?
you passed your test. You're feeling a little tired, but happy, stronger, glowing. What are you looking to do? You're in the grove. There's a lot of things happening. Still got to make like a house for yourself, like a bed.
What like time roughly would it be? Like how close? How long have I been going here?
It's early. You just speed rush two of them.
I feel like Bubo would come out and she would just kind of like have her hands behind her and just kind of look around and then look back at the tree and stroll back to the tree.
Do you touch the tree?
um
Oh, Bubo.
Hello.
It'll enter your mind again, and the roots will open.
Oh god.
I think it won't work.
Bubo's gonna be done before we even got out of the river.
That's not important.
So as you go in, you see a younger Beardren, not young, but a younger, and then you see a itty bitty little Bubo, and then you see like visions of your life, and you feel like the tree is collecting this from you.
Oh.
Because it lost sight of you, and it's trying to figure out what you are. And you get a feeling that it's not trying as much as it is just obtaining. And then you also see more visions of you transforming. And then you see the starry form. And the tree almost has like confusion about this. Make another wisdom saving throw.
$29.
Jesus.
Okay.
Could potentially
Warm,
work against me.
glowy feeling, and you pass the third one.
Did you roll a nat 20 on that?
19.
Well, I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
+7 for my wisdom
Oh,
saving
This
throw.
time, as you go to leave the roots,
wow.
you feel an interest from the tree.
Okay. Hello?
No, you just feel like you already know that this is unprecedented.
Okay.
Like no one's done more than one. He literally said no one's ever tried more than one. A week.
Why? It seems like you can just kind of knock them out.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
are
but-
fast.
Well,
Well, because you're connecting to a life tree, and if you run out of life force, that's a problem.
Yeah.
But no, you said 29 on that one. Okay.
Google speeder, I don't know.
This time you come out of the tree and people have stopped what they're doing, like watching you, and they're like looking at you to see if you're okay, and you feel great, powerful, better than ever, really.
Hello everybody. I'm feeling okay. I don't know what you're all looking at, but everything's okay over here. Not used to having this many people looking at me. With everybody looking at me as I walk out, literally gonna turn around and try to hide back in the tree.
Okay, so you touch the tree again, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's a
Oh,
gasp from the audience.
open, and you feel the tree obtaining more of your memories, more of Mirrodin, your training academy, the hype, all these things are flowing through you. You feel great. You see the flashes of your friends. You feel like the tree is trying to give you hope at this point. Make another wisdom saving throw.
big numbers. Big... I don't know if you got inspiration.
Yeah, I'm
God.
patient. So I rolled a 1. 20.
20. Okay.
So glad we left, guys.
You should have went into the river.
I thought Bubo was supposed to be the one doing trials and challenges.
Yeah, we're all like fucked over here instead.
You feel the tree embrace you, but this time the roots don't open. The tree has collected all the information it can from you. It's given you some visions, some power, but you're not allowed to leave. You have to make another wisdom saving.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I'm gonna use another inspiration.
Oh no.
Is that a 1 again?
Yeah, it was.
Zuko's gonna assist.
19.
Red. Darkness starts enveloping you.
Evil Bubo.
Another
Cool.
wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Why
There's
am I
only one
here for
way
that,
out of
This is
though?
actually the first trial.
17.
Getting darker. You're getting weaker. Everything's closing in. Your life is draining away.
Oh no.
You have one pass or one fail left. You're looking for
So
20.
this one doesn't actually count since we did it on Discord, right? Like this, we're not actually playing right now.
No. Bubo. Don't do it.
Not even looking.
Oh, I don't want to know actually. Just don't tell us.
I can't think. 23.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Bubo, you were gonna die.
Oh my god.
Literally
No.
die.
Ah,
is she
It's
alive?
a test that is meant to be
Ah,
weeks long. It's mentally the most exerting thing that's ever happened. It fries your brain and steals your life if you try like this and fail, which is why there's testing and preparation.
Oh my god.
You gain +2 to your wisdom. You learn a cantrip, and you get 1 spell and spell slot for roll a d4.
you said +2 to wisdom?
You get
yeah. So the
2
big
added to
number,
your overall wisdom.
Oh wow. Okay.
not the modifier
Um,
part, but that'll still
You
put you up.
learn a new cantrip,
Wow.
and then
Okay.
roll a d4.
The D4.
Guys.
4.
She got the 4.
Of course she did.
I don't even think you have that level yet, but you just unlocked 1 extra spell and spell level of level 4.
Oh wow.
Those are the luckiest rolls I've ever seen.
Well, I feel like that's it. That makes sense since she did it so fast and so like well. Like she would get the highest level.
Wild shape makes sense to you. Any beast you ever become from here on out, you will embody perfectly. Your starry form is everything you ever wanted. That is home. You almost don't even need to seek anything else out.
Wow.
You are now the true warrior of the tree.
Holy shit!
In like 35 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
This has never been done.
We're not even gone yet.
All because people were watching her. She didn't want to just stand there looking awkward.
Are you not going to do another if they weren't there?
I probably would have went to sleep because Charlie gave me this lucky stone I have to attune to.
Yeah, you didn't even get to use that.
Which meant it was as lucky as could be.
Mm-hmm. It truly is lucky.
It was Charlie's kind of lucky.
Charlie,
Uh-huh.
as you're making your move, you guys are setting up a trap for this giant crocodile. And you 3 just reaching the other side of the river.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Turn around and wave to Bubo leaving the tree.
You feel a presence throughout the forest. And then you feel the tree unleash it's almost like a hail, but it's like falling like snow. Something happened. Make an insight check.
Should we go back?
15.
13.
21.
17.
What was Aurelia's?
13.
Aggie
Plus
was 15.
7 too.
15.
Okay, so
I have
you
a 0.
3 get a good feeling.
What is this junk? Like,
And then Aurelia, you get a bad, ominous feeling. This is almost like snowfall. Snowfall's winter, that's not summer. Something bad happened.
guys, are we okay? Is everything okay? Why is snow falling? What is happening? We're in the middle of the friggin' forest. We almost died in a river, and now so.
What? So you glow like a rainbow, then, like, right, Bubo? Like with your starry form,
I look like,
like
a
a
glowing
Northern Lights-esque,
constellation.
like.
Yeah.
So that's kind of just like around you right now.
Okay.
And as you come out, you feel like you're 10 feet tall. And the druids have all now started closing in on you. Even Nwandi is out of the throne and making his way for you.
Oh, Bubo.
Charlie, with your sense, do you continue hunting this giant crocodile, or do you run back to the grove knowing that something has happened?
What does it look like the badger?
Make a perception check.
Of course.
10.
You gotta follow the badger.
You don't see him anymore. And this part of the trap, you guys lost sight of him.
I'm gonna assume that was like a dinner bell.
Okay, so you start rushing back. You'll notice the badgers are doing the same thing.
Gwen, let's go dinner.
Yeah, you guys are all rushing back to the grove. What about you three? Are you going to continue on your way to
Should we,
Majulanis?
get out of here, or should we turn around?
I am not crossing that river again.
I feel like we need to go back, right? Like, it'll
Princess,
be easier.
why are you so panicky?
Because I have
Look
a
at
weird
it.
feeling. Why is
Yeah,
it
but it's
snowing?
good, right?
What if Bubo just died and these are her ashes?
I don't think so.
I think Bubo's okay.
It's beautiful.
Well, I feel like we should go back. We're not that
Okay,
far.
you go first again.
I guess.
Exactly. Exactly, Princess.
I want to go back.
Princess,
though.
no! And I'm gonna grab her and keep her from jumping into the river.
I guess we're not going back to see Bubo's
Do you allow
glory.
that?
Probably not. I want to go back and see what's going on.
He just grabbed you. What do you do about that?
I say, don't touch me. And I'm going to use my telekinetic hand to push him away a little bit.
Oh God.
And then be like, hey, there's something going on. Has anybody seen this before? Please answer me. No? Okay.
Do you not trust Bubo?
Well, that doesn't mean it could be good or bad, but I feel like it's time to go back to just see what it is.
Yes.
It
We're
feels
missing
Do-
the good stuff.
good.
Aggie?
Do you really want to go back about across this river right now?
That's true. I mean, it was really rough.
Lothian
Please
got
don't make
hurt
me go
pretty hard
back.
there.
Please don't make me go back.
Fine, only because Lafayette's whining about it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Fine, we'll
Well,
go
I mean, you
ahead.
guys still got a way to travel if you guys wanted to, take a rest and get yourself situated from all that excitement.
Okay, we have to stay here for a little bit though, because I'm soaked and I'm tired.
Okay.
And you guys technically have been traveling for, 3/4 of a day, even though half of that was spent in a river.
Yeah.
And you're, way downriver now. It might even be easier to cross here, really.
We're at the
Does it look
We're at
easier
the
to cross? Because you said it'd be easier to get out of the forest if you're a friend of the forest, and I think you were lying.
Yeah, I just would be like, can we at least rest a little bit? Because that was exhausting and terrible. And you guys said this snow stuff is safe, right?
Let's make camp.
I mean, are you hurt from the snow? Is it gonna melt you?
It might, Aggie. I don't know yet. Because it could happen over time if we spend too much time in it. Do you know?
But you guys are all hurt from the rapids.
Barely hurt. I lost 15 health out of 73. I feel freaking fine. I don't look. If snow can melt you, then I don't think you should go sharing that information. For starters.
It doesn't look like normal snow, though. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird and ominous, Aggie, and you can't explain it, so I don't know what it is.
It's weird and ominous, Aggie. That's what you sound like.
Do we have to bring her with? Was this your choice?
This was your choice, princess.
Yeah. I
Fine.
mean, if y'all need a rest, we can rest.
Well, can we just take a
Yes.
minute? Is what I'm asking. Like a little rest, Aggie. A
The last
little
time I tried to take
rest.
10 minutes, somebody pulled me away. So I don't know how that's fair, but fine.
Because we were in a hurry in the middle of a trail.
Seconds starting now. 1, 2.
Lothian, we should have left her in the river.
I'll get a fire going.
So Donovan is going to come up in squirrel form and kind of like poke you. And
Who?
and Bubo. And like check your like wings, and then he's gonna turn back into his old dwarven form. What was that?
What was what?
Did you just do the trials in one day?
Yeah.
Do you know how much of a risk you just took with your life?
I didn't until the very end. But
He's
I've
gonna
used...
hug you.
Oh. Thank you, Donovan.
You shouldn't be so reckless, but holy shit, was that cool?
It felt really great, actually.
Well, that's part of the problem. Like, you can't just give in to the desire like that.
I thought I passed. Did I pass?
Yeah, I mean, look at this place. It's as lively as ever. It's time for celebration, but like, I'm still concerned, Bubo. There's not a lot of us out there.
Well, I'm pretty excited about it, and I feel pretty good. That was a very just fulfilling experience that I
Supposed to
can't
take
believe I
5 weeks.
Well, I came out and everyone was like staring at me, and
You
I
went
don't
in
know.
3 times, Bubo.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Thank you. I live here now, so I will see you around, Donovan.
Did you even make a burrow yet?
No. I'm kind of tired a little bit now, though, so I probably will.
Bubo. I told you, watch her. She's as good as any of us, and now she's proved she's better.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm like better than anybody.
This is
but...
my story. You stay out of it.
Okay.
I told him we got to go get you. He didn't believe you were touched by the tree.
He didn't?
He didn't get the visions.
But he told me. What do you
I
know?
told him. Remember, he said, if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have got you.
Okay. Maybe I could talk to you more later, Donovan.
All right. Good night, Bubo. We're going to party. Because this is cool.
Well, maybe I'll see you at the party.
It's right here.
It's nice to see you at the party, Donovan.
And Charlie, you'll walk up hearing party.
Dinner! Party! Where is this next?
And Bubo's like glowing and radiating greatness.
Bubo, you look great.
Thanks, Charlie.
Did you take like a shower?
No.
No?
But I did pass my trial.
Oh, yeah. Pretty cool.
All of them.
So, all of them?
Yeah.
How long have we been here?
It kind of happened quick.
I
I wasn't expecting to do that. Apparently, nobody does that.
I've only been out in the forest for 20, 30 minutes.
Been like an hour.
Oh my god.
It was prep time, I guess. Yeah.
I've just always been a really good test taker.
You didn't even study.
No, I didn't.
Okay, just so in case I have to do the trials,
She's
what was the answer?
etiquette.
What's the answer to
She
trial
did.
number 1?
It doesn't really work that way. It's more of like a feeling that you just have to be with.
Should I go?
I wouldn't advise that.
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Do it.
You three make a perception check.
Oh my god. We're just gonna die on our way out.
What a way to go. Missing all the action.
I know, 17.
13.
14.
Aurelia, you will notice that there's a bird coming in hot.
Bird! Bird! I don't think it's Bubo, but maybe good bird, bad bird, I don't know.
No, it's like a blue jay. He's flying fast.
I'm gonna like duck a little bit.
Good princess. That's a bird.
It's gonna fly back around
Oh,
and land on your shoulder.
Guys, there's a bird on my shoulder.
Yes, good bird.
What do I do? I've never had this happen. Aggie, do you have this happen daily?
Ha!
It'll flap its wing and then it'll like peck you on the cheek.
Ow! What is this?
Then it'll leap up into the air and fly around you.
Hey, this bird's being weird. I don't know animals very well, but what's happening?
I think it likes you.
Can I do an insight check to see if
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
know what's going on with the bird? 12.
It definitely is trying to get attention, but for what, you don't know.
Perhaps Miss Aggie could speak to it so we could figure out what's going on with it.
Hey, 10 minutes.
Yes, you can take your 10 minutes now that we're not in the middle of a trial and we have to run quickly.
It's gonna drop back down on your shoulder and peck you again. And it starts flying around.
She's gonna talk to you in a second.
It'll land, peck.
Can I do some sort of check to try to understand this dang bird?
Yeah, go ahead. Make animal handling or insight.
Oh, well, if it's an insight, it's... I'm sorry. 30.
Oh God, yeah. It's trying to make you follow
Aggie, actually...
it.
10 minutes. So I'm in the zone again.
Oh, she already
You gave
started.
me the go ahead.
She already started it, but I'm pretty sure the bird just wants us to follow it.
Get her left arm, I'll get her right arm.
We're not gonna... it wants us to go across the river again. We're not gonna be able to get her through the water.
It'll
Lay
peck
me
you
down
and-
like a bridge, like I said last time.
Okay, birdie.
yeah.
Where do you
It'll
want to
lead
go?
you a different way that is not across that river.
Okay, I'll grab one arm, you grab the other, and we're gonna drag Aggie, this giant Goliath, towards the bird where it's showing us. As
All
far
right,
as we can.
We will end there.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,